Hello. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, it's working. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, maybe not. No, it's okay. Game might be able. Did I ruin it? Let's find out the hard way. Oh, I forgot to open the shade. Meow. Okay, everybody, hello. Let. Maybe I'll be bad. Who knows? Back to the game. Alright. Alright. Hopefully that's out of my. We had noodle soup and one of the noodles. Dead Reckoning. What's her name got hurt? That's right. And my character is terrible. Hope she isn't blind. Vader! Evening, you just got off work. Christmas time is everything crazy. Hope.
Through your efforts, we were able to save almost 100 Lydians from certain death.
Okay.
That's for Lieutenant Bedrosian. Well, Duval will do her best, but the prognosis isn't very.
On the audio sounds crackly. Sound crackly on that end. Vader, you don't even know what happened last week? Oh, Vader, that's right. You weren't here. You missed. Well, Vader, you can always check it on out. What? That didn't work, did it? Nope, that didn't work. It's broken. Great. Let me menu. What's going on? I'm gonna exit the game. Alright, let's restart the game because the audio for me it was crackling for me. So start the game. That'll fix it. I did alt tab it. But yeah. Just a reminder, Vader, in case the VOD from last week is on my YouTube. If you don't want to watch it, there's also one here. Vader, you had to increase your volume a lot today? Oh, yeah. I don't know what's going on. My stream audio's messed up. And my voice is breaking up really bad. Like, does this help at all? Is it better here? I mean, I've been messing with noise gate stuff lately, and I think I'm gonna fricked it up. Here, let me see. Does this help? Is this better? I'm playing with the gain knob on my microphone, so let me know if that helps at all. Yeah, ever since I built my new computer, wow, I'm getting into the yellow. I feel like I'm way too loud now. Where's this even set? Okay. Just off of center. That's fine. Yes, when you get closer, it's much better. I could just eat the mic the whole stream. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I'm just going to be sitting like this the whole time. Okay, I can bring it down a little. Right there. How's that? I'll just leave it here. It's out of shot. I feel like I'm leaning forward a little bit too much, though. There. I can just wear it like a lapel, like right here. Hey, okay. How's it going? Vader, but don't do a crab. He's talking and just faces away from the. Oh, he does that during the podcast so often. He'll be like, "Okay, guys, let me just." Got this thing. And we're like, "What?" He's like, oh yeah, yeah. Like, okay, crap. Good game, crap. All right, here, let me screw up the game audio again, probably by alt tabbing. I'm gonna boost the game's audio up again. I reset it. I'm gonna boost it by 4. And hopefully that sounds good. Maybe that sounds good. I don't know if that sounds good. This bigger so I can see all my source. There we go. Vader, exactly. Yeah, that exactly, I know. Please don't tell me the popping's back. I hear popping. Vader, can you hear popping in the game's audio? Maybe it's just my headset. Maybe it's just on my end. Yeah, it's there. It's gonna drive. I'm gonna close the game again. It's gonna drive me insane. I think it's alt tabbing. I don't think it likes the alt tab. Vader, not really? Okay. I hear it. And even if you guys can't, I just don't want to listen. It's like crackling. It's not bad. It's just, I can hear it. I'm 99% sure it's because I alt-tabbed the game. I really shouldn't have. This game does not like me doing anything but playing it. It doesn't like me alt-tabbing. It doesn't like me bringing up the Steam overlay. If you hear clunk clunk in the background... Wait, it's the mic? I don't think it's picking up on its own. There's still a little crackling though. I don't want to... I'm so tired of audio issues, I don't want to mess with it right now. I'm going to spend some time... I don't go back to work until January 2nd, so I'm going to spend some time over this week and a half and figure out some audio things on my end, see if I can fix what's going on. That clank you may hear is my... the wind's blowing the shade over my sliding door. Because it got warm in here, so I opened it up. There's a little bit of a breeze. I don't want to leave it wide open. Dark out. It's scary. Alright, let's do this. I still hear the little popply cracklies.
Through your efforts, we were able to save almost 100 Illydians from certain death. As for Lieutenant Bedrosian, well, Duval will do her best, but the prognosis isn't very...
Okay. The game sound weird. Does it sound bad? Does it sound... eh? Because I still hear issues. I don't know why I'm still excited about it. Like when the captain was talking, I could hear like his voice was crackly. I don't know why. Is it because I'm boosting the decibels beyond baseline? That's causing it? God, I wish I knew. That or I messed with an audio setting in OBS on accident. Yo. Eaters? I don't know what that is. Can't change it with the output. Well, the stream's act. Beta's not too bad on your side. Okay. We're gonna have crap audio today, I guess. I wonder if I turn it. I'd hate to make you guys have to crank the volume on your end, but at the same time, I'm gonna zero the back out to 0, not boosting the audio, and see if that makes sense.
Lieutenant Bedrosian went above and beyond her duty. She deserves a commendation.
I'll see what I can do.
Although,
Commander Rydek,
loud.
I heard what you did.
Almost too loud?
The sacrifice you made for our sake. You saved not only my life, but the lives of my crew. An incredibly heroic deed. All of Elydia is in your debt. We cannot thank you enough.
Just doing our duty, Admiral. I'm sure you understand. If you'll excuse us.
Of course.
How are we getting our away team back?
Ambassador Spock and the rest of the senior staff are waiting for us in the briefing room to discuss just that. I wanted a chance for you and I to speak first, given the circumstances. While protocol might suggest we alert Starfleet about our situation, missing crew, the data breach, possible threat from the Hotari or Khan, I think we're better off keeping this to ourselves, under our control. You know what's at stake for me here, and what is at stake for you, too. I can't afford another mission gone wrong, and I'm really counting on your support. I don't want to raise a false alarm just yet, but I have every confidence we can wrap this up before it gets any worse than it already is.
I'll follow your lead. We can keep this under wraps for now.
Always nice to know you have my back. One of the primary reasons I brought you on board. I made the right decision.
And in turn, I hope you'll have my back as well.
Of course. Loyalty like yours doesn't go unnoticed. Or unrewarded.
We're ready in the briefing room, Captain.
On our way.
Ooh.
Is there any update on
It's
our
a bit
efforts
louder
to
than me.
trace-
Okay, I can fix Weird. I don't even know why it's doing things. Okay, I'm going to drop this back down to where I usually have it, which is -5, I think. I have most everything in 5. Well, I have me at -15. Yikes. Okay. Let's see if this is any better.
Zeldy's warp signature.
Unfortunately, no. Somehow they were able to mask the signature and block
Right.
our ability to track their trajectory.
I'm also concerned about what went with them. A Taconian energy source.
Sidron referred to it as the Cartabula.
Yes, I've been analyzing your tricorder scans. This Cartabula is more powerful than any energy source on record. It disabled our ability to warp and likely created the ion storm.
We have to find that ship.
It could be anywhere by now.
Literally anywhere.
I have faith in our away team. They won't give up easily, and if they can somehow manage to stay alive, then maybe they could get word to us about their location.
That'd be a hell of a lucky break.
Right now, we need all the luck we can get. The Takan also compromised our systems when Petty Officer Maris stole data from our computer core.
We're assessing what was lost as we speak. It's just too soon to say exactly what they had access to.
Starfleet needs to know about this.
We're not contacting Starfleet until we fully understand the situation. There are too many unknowns.
They stole our data. That's reason enough to warn Starfleet.
But the captain does have a point. It might be better to wait until we know more.
I would have to agree with the captain. There's no point causing undue panic based purely on speculation.
We need to know more before we go off half-cocked sounding the alarm. I want to speak with the Hotari and get to the bottom of this before we get Starfleet involved.
I expect we'll meet resistance. The Hotari think we violated our neutrality by entering their minds. Assuming the negotiations are off, we no longer have an official role here.
We still have a responsibility to the Hotari and the
The
Elydians.
Takan are a threat to both their civilizations.
No. They're a threat to us all. The device Commander Rydek found in the Taconian vault is an advanced delivery mechanism for a complex biogenetic transformation process.
Meaning what, exactly?
Not only are they bioforming innocent hosts, transforming them into Takan, they're taking the DNA and engrammatic data of a specific Taconian and displacing that of its host. It's a hostile takeover on a cellular level, bringing individual Takan back to life, one by one.
Is there some way it could be reversed?
That's exactly what I've been trying to find out. So far, it appears the answer is no. Once the Taconian takes control, the displacement of the host is irreversible. And the bioforming appears to be permanent.
Oh.
Petty Officer Maris called herself a scion of the flame, but the computer had no information about it.
She also shot the hell out of my ship as she escaped and nearly killed a few of our crew. So we know this about those scions. They're dangerous.
The Takan have crossed a line. That much is certain. However, meeting with the Hotari could offer insight into their true intention. Under the pretense of an apology for betraying their trust and trespassing on their territory.
Given the options, this might be our best chance to find out more about what they have planned.
I couldn't agree more.
With the Cartabula gone, I can confirm we have regained warp capability and the use of our transporters.
Excellent.
Oh, good.
Commander Ermot, see if we can arrange a meeting on Hotari as soon as possible. As Ambassador Spock suggested, under the pretense of an apology.
Aye, Captain.
Nice work, everyone.
Still hearing audio crackle in it.
You're long overdue for a Duridium infusion.
Oh, you're right.
It looks like I am.
How's she do?
I'll give you two a moment, but she needs her rest.
I understand.
Commander Rydek? Is that you? I thought I heard your voice.
I'm right here.
Where? Before you say anything, I just want you to know I don't blame you for what happened. I heard that last transport made it through. That was our mission, to save lives. So, I'm glad it was a success. And Dr. Duval tells me she can get me my sight back. Eventually. I just hope this isn't the end of my career. Can't be much of a tactical officer if you can't see what's coming.
The latest advancements in vision enhancement are truly remarkable. I wouldn't be surprised if you came back better than you ever were.
I just want to be able to see again.
Yeah, she is Vader.
That's all I'm asking.
All right, you two. Lieutenant Bedrosian needs her rest, and you have an infusion waiting for you.
I will check in on you soon. I promise.
I'm gonna hold you to it.
Maybe you have to watch the YouTubes for the last one. Yeah.
Aside from almost running out of Duridium, you're in good health.
Nice to get some positive news for a change.
You I don't worry about. The captain, however...
Go on.
You see it, don't you? He's desperate. Withholding intel from Starfleet just to save his reputation. That's not normal behavior for a captain. And you encouraged him. Which was disappointing when you showed you were willing to defy the captain by reversing hull polarity back at Starbase. You've spent enough time with him now, seen enough of how he runs the ship. If there's something wrong, as the ship's doctor, I need to know. Don't sugarcoat it. You know I wouldn't.
To be honest, I'm worried about him. Seems like the stress of this mission is getting to him. He has so much riding on its success, and I am concerned he'll do something rash to ensure it.
Good to know we see eye to eye on this. And I want to be clear, I care about Solano, I really do. I've been his doctor for years. There are more important things at stake than offending an old friend. If it gets any worse, you know where to find me.
Oh boy.
Jara.
Monitor your Duridium levels. I'll be right back.
How's your wound?
Like it was never there. I feel lucky you were there with me. Without you, I'd be, well, thank you for saving my life. Even with the wonders of your technology, it wouldn't have mattered if you'd left me for dead.
I should be thanking you. You took that disruptor shot for me. Without you, I might be the one in sickbay, or worse.
Well, I couldn't just let you die. Not after all you did to help.
I won't forget it.
We saw the truth down in those mines. What Sidron and Galvin really are. Who they've become. The lengths they're willing to go to. What they did to that Lydian. It's hard to accept that everything I thought I knew, so much was a lie.
It's always better to know. No matter how awful, the truth is better than living with a lie.
I am coming around to that thinking as well.
Vader, before you forget, you started Silo. Oh, an apple? You cannot stop watching everything, including yesterday. It's so good. Every character is played, and I love that show. If you get the chance, Vader, read and or listen to the books. They are just as good. Show. They're just as good. The show's definitely changed a few minor little things, but it's makes sense the things that they did change for the fact that it's a show, not a book. But yes, I've been loving Silence. Oh, you want to hit escape again and quit the game? No.
Commander Rydek, you're needed on the bridge at once.
What is it?
The Hotari have agreed to meet.
Oh. What I want to know is has the Queen been hit with one of those little DNA injector thingies? Not with the crickle
They
crackle.
haven't found us yet.
Crackling is driving me nuts. And it's the game. 'Cause as soon as I hit pause, it goes away. Messing with the audio thing I can think of is I got a new TV, which I do use as the third monitor. You hear the crackling too? Yeah. I wonder if I really problem. I really don't know why this would make any damn difference.
Can't just wait to be rescued. We have no idea when or if the Resolute is gonna catch up. But if we can get access to the Zeldi systems, we might be able to figure out what the Takan are up to. You got somewhere we could do that?
No, I'm silly. Well, we just started a chapter, right? Note. Exit the game one more time. I apologize for anyone watching VOD. I apologize to you watching live too. For the VOD, just skip ahead until I'm saying with. Okay. Check some audio really quick. Duties. Heard some sort of yowl distance. definitely got these. If there is a nope, there's no update for my audio driver through there. Let's see, setting, sound setting. The other annoying thing is that I had no issues all day listening to. C B starts. That's very obviously here. Who the Steam? Restart Steam. Da 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 da. Please stand by. Sort out our technical difficulties. Whoa. Yeah, here. Oh, real quick. Whoops, didn't mean to. Go to YouTube. Play random YouTube video. Hey, what am I on? What do you? Yeah, no crackling on YouTube. All right, Steam's open. Let's start the game up again. Okay. Still there. Why is it still? These are all the settings I have access. Oh. Alright. Well. I have to live with it. It's almost... Disabled capturing audio. Hear it. Okay. Loud. I don't know. We're stuck with it. We're stuck with the crackling, I guess. It's the game. I don't know why it's the game either. It's really weird. But even when I disable the audio in OB, the game itself is nothing to do. Yes, from what I can tell, it's nothing to do with system because I don't hear any of this crackling on. Wow, that is so prevalent.
They haven't found us yet.
We can't just wait to be rescued. We have no idea when or if the Resolute is gonna catch up. But if we can get access to the Zeldi systems, we might be able to figure out what the Takan are up to. You got somewhere we could do that? Power cells. The Lydians must supplement main system power with these.
Come on, Carter. We need to stick with the tall guy.
No time to look over here. I better follow Major Arminta. Good thing this was here. Made it a lot easier to transport across the ship. If we took another second, Miranda might have... Based on how this is reinforced, it probably contains dilithium. Stray phaser blast could cause a piezoelectric rupture and blow a hole in the ship. Better be careful.
No?
For how uptight the Lydians are, their cargo bay is kind of a mess. Huh. The Lydian consoles still have mechanical keyboards as a backup. Looks airtight and climate controlled. Must be where they put the precious cargo.
Alright.
Up there?
He mute
Right.
all of a sudden?
Etzelar, let's do this.
The internal sensors.
The what?
When they scan the ship for life signs, they'll know right where we are.
There must be devices that perform the scan.
Right there. And there. There's several of them around the room.
Got it. We'll disable them.
How? They're too high to reach, even for me.
Not too high for our phasers.
Low power, Nelly. Let's not set off any fire alarms.
I got the ones over here.
Yay.
Got one. Another down.
Hurry, Carter!
I am.
Last one. Oh.
Only one left.
Oh, there it is.
Here it comes.
It's nice of them to have their scanners so blatantly on display for us.
It worked. They won't be able to detect us.
That buys us some time.
Phew.
Now that the Zeldi has its power again, I might be able to access some of the ship's systems from here. I'll take care not to give away our position.
The Takan might not even know we're still on board this ship. Miranda only saw us transport away. She probably thinks we're back on the Resolute.
Miranda.
Be nice.
Don't give up on her yet, Carter. She had you in her sights, and she didn't shoot. That means the real Miranda
Wait, no,
is
it's not the
still in
Federation.
there.
Yeah.
The Takan don't have her. Not completely, at least. She must still feel something.
That is a reason to hold out hope.
And a reason to remember the Takan haven't just hijacked this ship. They've hijacked every body they're in. I know she played us, used her sympathies, your relationship to break out of sickbay. But maybe there's a way to turn her back and Miranda could help us stop the Takan. Here, on the ship.
Be nice.
Just because the Trill joining is permanent doesn't mean the Takan bioforming has to be.
I've heard enough of your prattling on about your friend. You have to think like a soldier. She's our enemy now. She'll be dealt with like the rest of the Takan.
My friend Miranda is not responsible for what she's doing. The Takan have taken control of her mind. We certainly can't kill her for it.
Speak for yourself. If anyone threatens the Empire, they are the enemy. It's just one life, and it's already been lost.
You don't get to talk about Miranda.
You don't get to ignore the truth.
There is no such thing as just one life. And she is not lost. This isn't calculus. You can't just break it down by the numbers.
And our crewmates were injured, killed, in the process of rescuing yours.
I'll grant that you showed your grit and effectiveness. More than I can say about accessing ship systems. They blocked out helm control, propulsion. They're closing down systems faster than I can check them. They're always changing these interfaces.
Con were gone?
I
No.
can hardly keep up.
We found out that it was the... Last week, we found out that the mine on the planet that they were arguing over held an ancient Con site. And that there was these little spikes that you saw in the briefing that let them convert anyone into a specific Takan person, a member of what I think is a radical separatist like faction, like a rebel group of Takan that sound like they might be a little bit of a, you know, religious nutty. But yes, it was cool because last week we got to review the mission that the Enterprise was on back when they first encountered the on remnant. Ooh. No, I didn't hit the button.
Let us help.
Fine. They're using a senior officer's access code to lock down our systems from the bridge. The Takan must have turned someone in command.
Here's something. I can see the course they have plotted in.
Did he not finish his sentence?
Long way from Hotari space.
I hope the Resolute is all right back there.
The Zeldi. That's where we are.
That's not exactly news.
The Lydian fleet has explored a lot of systems, but it's all in the opposite direction of where we're going. We're headed to the edge of the galaxy.
Oh, great.
Nothing but uninhabited systems along the way. And if we keep going, we'll leave charted space. A lot sooner than I like to think about, too.
That can't happen. We need to take control and turn this ship around. Get back to the front lines of the battle for Lydia.
We are on the front lines. They're going to do this all over the quadrant. The whole Federation is at risk.
That is a possibility, but it's already a reality for my people.
I'm sure it's pretty damn real for the people who are trapped in their own bodies controlled by the Takan. You can't just turn your back on them.
I'll take this ship without you if I have to. And I'll bring it back to Lydia, or I'll destroy it.
Think strategically. We stand a better chance by working together. You're right to be angry, but it doesn't do any good to turn it on us.
Fair enough.
The most important thing is that we get control of this ship, so that we don't end up so far away that the Resolute can't ever catch up to us.
And if we control the Zeldi, that also means they can't use that Cartabula thing.
I'm not sure we can do much more from here.
What's this? It's a data stream.
It looks to be a two-way communication.
Let me see if I could put it through a demultiplexing processor.
Can you get that clearer?
I'm trying.
Oh.
Okay.
Aha.
That should do it.
Hello? Can you read me?
Itasca, is that you?
Major!
It's my lieutenant. Where are you?
I'm here with some of the others. We're trapped in the ATP.
Our artillery targeting platform.
The bulkheads are sealed, and ruptured power conduits on the other side are discharging at high voltage. Major, we've seen Sidron and the other Hatari, and if we can get free, I think we'll be able to overpower them and take back the ship.
Itasca, are you still there? Itasca, are you still there?
You shouldn't trust anyone else you meet. The Hatari have been transforming people on the ship. We've seen it happen.
Bioforming.
It's only a matter of time before any remaining crew are turned against us. You have to come and help us.
I gotta ask, are you sure that's really your comrade?
It's Itasca. You're going to have to trust me. I know Lieutenant Itasca well. That's her. clear and not under duress beyond our current circumstances. I'm sure of it.
Trust goes both ways. We trust you. You trust us.
I'll go with that. Until you give me reason not to.
Back at you, Stretch.
We'll make it to you undetected, and we'll free you from the ATP.
We'll be ready and waiting, sir.
I may not know the computers very well, but I know every inch of this ship. I can get us there, safely, through the back routes.
Sounds good. Unmasking. Love the A and B plotness. Switching between works.
You may approach.
Your Majesty, an apology is in order. The Federation...
Spare us your apologies, your excuses, your pathetic explanations. You said you were here under the pretense of peace, yet you trespassed into our minds. I should have known you couldn't be trusted when you sided with the Illidian. Your intentions have been clear from the start.
I take full responsibility for my actions, which were entirely my own, not the Federation.
How noble.
Your Majesty, if I may.
Her actions nearly caused a war.
I was addressing the Queen.
Galvin speaks for the Hotari now.
Fortunately, we were able to resolve this ourselves despite your interference.
Invader, stupid
The
space works.
Illidians
Yeah,
have
no kidding.
agreed the mines will remain under Hotari control.
We now recognize the Hotari as the sole authority in this region. Your presence here is no longer necessary.
So you can consider the matter resolved.
That makes no sense. What did they do to you?
They convinced us that this was the best deal we were going to get.
I thank you for coming, but the sooner the Federation leaves, the better.
The hell we will.
Captain?
What about my crew trapped aboard that ship? Or what you did to my security team? The data you stole? I want to make one thing clear. No one is to leave Hotari space without Federation approval. No one.
You think you have that power, when in fact you have none. You came here under the presumption you would be the ultimate authority. That you would show up and render judgment in this petty dispute over precious resources between lesser people. But instead, your arrogance and self-interest was your undoing. Blinding you to the real power at work here. Something far beyond your feeble imagination.
Enough of this nonsense. You're not fooling anyone. We know you're Takan.
Takan. A word I haven't heard in a very long time. At the height of our power, the Takan Empire spanned hundreds of thousands of light years and trillions of Taconian.
An empire that encompassed what is now considered Federation territory.
What's yours was once ours, so it feels only right that we reclaim what was lost. Everything you hold dear will be gone. The first of many painful losses to come.
You do realize this will never work. The Federation will stop you no matter what it takes.
Will they? From what I can tell, the Federation...
This mirrors the... It's set. No, no. Alright.
is little more than a loose assemblage of the weak and the misguided. But I certainly invite them to try. You might be surprised how many want to be part of the most advanced civilization the galaxy has ever seen. we've reclaimed what is rightfully ours. Imagine what a queen, a starship captain, or even a Federation ambassador could accomplish if their power was wielded by a truly superior entity. In the face of such impossible odds against an adversary so clearly more advanced in every way, the only logical choice is to submit.
Never.
Seize them.
Get us out of here, now!
Rydek to Resolute. Beam us out.
Whew. Too close. What's with all the static all of a sudden?
You ever done something like this before?
Close quarters combat? Infiltrating an enemy stronghold?
Something like that.
Fade, that's a lot of
6
toucans,
days
indeed.
crawling through sewers during the siege of Tofar Ket to retake the citadel there. That's just one of many campaigns I've served in. My dress uniform is well decorated.
I'm glad we're here with you. We need your kind of experience.
I should say you do. And I'll be glad to have Lieutenant Itasca with us. She fought shoulder to shoulder with me in that siege.
So you're pretty close, huh?
She's like a daughter to me. She's saved my life more than once. She's more than just a comrade in arms.
Don't worry. We'll get her and the others free.
I'll worry less when that's been done. But once we have my comrades, proper soldiers, we'll be able to retake the bridge. Then, our fleets will catch up to us. The ATP is just down that corridor.
Where's this arcing electricity thing?
Is this the artillery platform?
Oh, there it is.
This is the power distribution for the forward armament cluster.
Oh yeah, that's not good.
There was combat here. Disruptor burns on the walls. Signs of a grenade detonation.
If there was a fight, the Takan might still be nearby.
Maybe my people killed them.
Or they could be waiting for us.
And that's a problem for when we meet them.
The distribution conduits have been knocked loose. The currents in those lines would be lethal. Is there any way to power those down?
Each circuit has a control panel that regulates power to the magnetobanks.
I can track connections between the power lines and the control panels. I should be able to clear a safe path to your crew.
We'll get the door open here.
It's heavy.
Oop. Oh, I get to go alone. Yay. Alright. First one. I don't like the exploding canisters that are laying around everywhere. Mm-hmm. Yay. Bad. Whoa. I think that the bridge platform isolated from the rest of the flooring, or this whole thing would be electrocuted. Oh, no. This way now. What the? ladder. Electro ladder, not electro. You go, big guy. Oh! Duck! Oh, shoot.
You don't have a chance.
You! Federation, you made it.
Barely. There's a lot of collateral damage out here.
They backed us into a corner.
We did that to drive them out. Put some space between us and the enemy.
Oh! Down.
They're here. Get down!
I think they've given up on capture.
Seems so.
We'll never make it if we go back that way. You! Give me a hand with this! Go! Go!
Behind us!
Objects with the exploding mark over them will explode when shot. These explosive objects. Use these explosive objects to take out multiple enemies at once. Small delay before the explosion trigger.
Brave the new world together.
New world together. What's going on? New world together. Okay, I heard it. I heard it. I don't see it. I heard it. Oh, Houston followed. Good. Ew. There, now I can see it. Houston low, was it me? Haha, it was. Yay, Ranger Houston. Going. Alright. We're in a firefight's how it's going. Wait, I don't see it. Oh, why? Wait, why am I short? Don't fall, camera. Don't. Oh. Ow, I did it too much. How's that? There we go. The former framing made it look like at the kids' table down here. Okay. Whoa.
Go, Federation! You take the lead. We'll keep them busy.
Okay. Say so. Aha! Got him. Oh shit.
Fall back!
Turn the electricity back on. Turn the electricity back on.
We can't let them reach the stairs!
Oh, sheesh.
You don't have a chance.
can't just run in there.
You must live to fight.
Back. Ranger, these monkey lovers are relentless. Jerks is what they are.
We let the enemy take them. Hadri and Private Turo.
They weren't the only ones. But if we hadn't, it would have been all of us. I'll have to live with that, and I'll answer for it when I die. It's not the Illidian way to leave one of our own behind. It's a sin to do so.
We've lost people too. I know it's not easy.
What makes
Ranger,
it
ooh,
worse
Star Trek. I was
is
like,
that
I've
when we
seen
were
this
in there,
cutscene in Mass Effect,
trapped,
Lamau.
Hadri is the one who said that we had to live to fight. And we all agreed. We said, if one of us was taken, the others wouldn't stop. We'd keep going, make our way to the bridge. They died so we could fight on.
The Takan don't want them dead.
They want to steal their bodies. And steal their minds.
The Takan knows everything the host knows.
That means they know our plan. They know we're heading to the bridge.
Dun dun dun. General.
Tylus, you should be in sickbay.
I'll finish this.
I couldn't just lie there knowing the entire fate of Hotari had...
Vader, isn't there something new coming out from the same studio that created Mass Effect? Yeah, Mass Effect. They're working on another Mass Effect game. And the devs that used to be at BioWare that worked on Mass Effect are making a new Mass Effect-like game called right now. But they showed it at the Game Award trailer for it. Basically deals with time dilation. Exodus, yeah, Houston, thank you. Vader, yeah, we all got there.
Things in the balance. How did it go? You look exhausted.
I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty rough.
Oh no. That's what I was afraid of. I heard a rumor that they'd made a deal, but the Iridians agreed to peace.
Raid! It's an LCS raid raid. It's an LCS raid raid. Hey, it's LCS reach. Raiding in with 95 people. Hey, Megan, Alexander, Albert. Hey, our pet corner expanded multiple times. Oh, geez. Pet Duplex? Zerteth? Jaboni? Mick G? Breadman? Wait, you guys talking about Exodus? Yop. Now, mentioning Exodus a little bit anyways. How's everyone doing? How's it going? Thanks. Breach, is you close to the end of the game? Al, I'm at the point where the one set of crew members are stuck on the alien ship, and we just went down and tried to talk to the queen and warn her about the Takan, and we realized they're already all Takan. So wherever that is as far as close to, I have no idea personally. Johnny, is your HUD a Pip-Boy 2000? It is the it's basically the HUD UI from Fallout 1. So the bottom is the bottom bar you'd have in Fallout 1, and then the side above my webcam is pieces of the Pip-Boy and the when you're talking to a talking head screen. I took some of the art assets from that and smushed it all together to make thing, because I was tired of my camera being over top of the gameplay, and then I stuck myself in the little screen. That looks familiar? Yeah. Sander, he's gonna say 2. Yeah. So, thanks Al for rating. Thanks for rating in, everybody. As always, if you need to get a snack, get a drink, go to bed, just want to go crash out and fall asleep to some lo-fi or show or some music or whatever, by all means, I appreciate you rating in. And if it's time for you to go, no worries, no hard feelings. kind of the wrong sentiment. Have a wonderful night if you're going. If you're sticking around to lurk, appreciate the lurk. And after I have a chance to say hi to everyone, we'll keep going. If you've missed one of the previous live streams here, I'm only going to lurk in, no worries. I do have all of my past VODs backed up on the YouTube. I think it's right. Yeah, there we go. So if you want to go back and get caught up on anything, or if you just want to watch this later in your own time, or listen to it while you're doing something else, cleaning the house, walking the dog, driving to work, etc., everything's over up on my YouTube. But yeah. Brady, have you done Metro Exodus? Yeah, Ultra. Yes, Brady. Metro Exodus. I think I did that as that a live stream? No, that wasn't a live stream. That was a YouTube. I made that specifically for YouTube. Head over to the YouTube, Brady, if you want to watch me play through Metro Exodus. I also played through all the other Metro games over on the YouTubes. I basically have this last November was 10 years of doing YouTube, so there's 10 years worth of video content over on my YouTube channel. So if you're looking for something to watch while you're waiting for a new Al video to drop, plenty over there if you want to check it out. But with that out of the way, let's Xander Noise. Yes. So let's tell that to way. All right, let's hop back into this and talk.
After what we saw Sidron do to...
Oh, also, if you hear crackling and popping, it's the game. I don't know why the game's doing it. None of the other audio sources on my computer are causing it. No, I tried watching a video. I tried playing some audio. It's going to just be the game's fault. I apologize. I cannot make the crackle pop beat sound go away. I don't know what. This game just doesn't... It was fine until tonight. And it started doing it. I hadn't heard it up till now. Brady, goddamn, yeah, he subscribed. Just thought it was VODs. No, Brady, there's content over there. Gonna watch tonight? Hells yeah, Brady. Enjoy, enjoy. Good job, Stream Elements. Way to pop in there for me. All right. So, escape should not be exit. Should be just take the anyways.
Diplomat in the mines. I could hardly believe there was hope, but then, is that true?
I'm afraid the truth is far worse than that.
There's no deal.
No. They're all Takan now. The Hotari, the Illidians, everyone.
No. That can't be true.
Thanks, Blade.
I'm sorry.
Where will I go? I can't go back. I don't have a home anymore.
You're always safe aboard this ship. And you're welcome to stay as long as you need.
Thank you.
The Federation stands with the Hotari. You don't have to doubt it for a second.
Yellow alert.
What the?
Commander
Yellow
Rydek,
alert?
we need you on the bridge immediately.
Gotta go. Only. This game actually looks pretty cool. It is really good, and it's on Steam. Want to check it out?
Commander.
Hey, she's got a visor.
Good to have you back. You didn't opt for the ocular implants.
Maybe someday. The visor was the best the doc could do on short notice.
We've got an Illidian ship, the Veskar, rapidly bearing down on our position.
Or what was the Veskar? Now I'm not so sure.
Bring it up on the view screen.
600 kilometers in closing. Still coming straight for us.
Mail them?
Commander?
Have you tried hailing them?
Try it.
Hailing the Illidian ship now. No response.
400 kilometers in closing.
Shields.
Shields up. Ready phasers.
Shields up. Phasers ready. It's incoming.
Lock phasers and open fire.
Great.
Heavy damage. But deflectors still at full power?
That bypassed our shields entirely.
That's impossible. God damn it, return fire. Everything we've got.
Rydek, modulate the shield frequencies. See if you can get us any cover.
Commander,
I've got this. Just keep firing.
Randomize shield frequencies.
Shields still have no effect.
That doesn't make sense.
I'll try another.
Invert polarity.
There! We've got incoming! How do they keep matching our shield frequency?
They couldn't. Unless... They've compromised our shield algorithms. They can bypass our shields at will.
What?
Ah! Captain!
He's out cold.
Why'd they stop?
Damage report.
Running on emergency power. Major hull damage on decks 4 through 7. Warp core is stable and intact.
We're completely vulnerable.
Commander, we're being held by the Beskar. It's Galvin.
Oh, great. Yeah, not just like that. Yeah, he took a tumble.
On screen.
Commander Rydek, where's your captain? Not dead, I hope. At least, not yet.
Sorry to disappoint you, but he's alive and well.
Good. I wouldn't want him to miss out on any of this. I have to give you credit, Commander. You survived longer than I thought you would. But make no mistake, your shields are useless, your weapons ineffective, and there's nothing you can do. I could destroy you at any moment, but I'd rather hear your pleas for mercy first.
Fat chance.
Your existence is entirely in my hands, and I'm not in a forgiving mood.
It's entirely possible you could destroy us. But the truth is, we're worth more to you alive than dead. Better if we report back to Starfleet about the power of Taconian technology and the futility of fighting it.
There might be value in that. I've been thinking about what you said, Commander. That the Federation would stop me no matter what. Your performance in this encounter has not supported that claim.
The Veskar's weapons are powering up.
But the Takan are not mere savages.
What are they doing? Charging to an overload?
So I've decided to let you live. Because there's merit to the idea you're worth more to me alive. Tell your Federation the Takan are as merciful as they are powerful. That you were fortunate to escape with your lives.
We appreciate your mercy.
And you rely on it.
What a jerk. Alright, it says there's an ad break running. If there is an ad break running, I'll wait for it to... Not an ad break running. Then, I guess I'm wasting... Oh, okay. So... those of you that are subscribed, hey, how's it going? For anyone stuck watching an ad, you're not missing... You can't hear me, but you're not missing anything. Now you can see that I have the game paused. Okay, so I don't like this guy. Or the Takan version of it. Let's check in on our stats. Okay. President took the current recordings after his... Okay. Master Puck found Jara support advised. Commander Westbrook protected. Through Starbase ordered her Age. Ready. When do we get to shoot some faces? Ready. You missed the face shooting. Okay. Alright, ad break over if there ever even was one. Wasn't one.
I've lost their signal.
Can you track their warp signature?
Nothing. It's untraceable, just like before.
Notify Ambassador Spock. I want everyone in the briefing room to discuss our options.
Blade Dancer gunfights aren't really that common in Star Trek. No, true.
What's the status of the repairs?
Hull breach should be patched up in a matter of hours. Impulse power is at 67%. Should be fully restored soon.
Still no luck tracking Galvin's warp signature. They've all but disappeared.
Keep trying. Finding that son of a bitch is the best shot we've got.
Commander Rydek, you had the con after the ship was attacked. What is your assessment, given our current situation and the losses we have suffered?
I'd rather not fight this alone. We need to call for reinforcements.
In that case, we might have an option. Portal 6-3, Guardian of the Takan Empire. If anyone could find Galvin, it would be him.
Ooh.
That's assuming he's willing to help us.
True, but there's only one way to find out.
Wouldn't we need to secure authorization from the Federation Council to contact him?
The nearest Federation outpost is Andoria. I can travel there by shuttle and inform them personally of the threat from the Takan. Meanwhile, the Resolute can travel to the Delphi Ardu system in search of Portal 6-3.
I still have my doubts.
I do not. Captain William T. Riker has first-hand experience with the area and with Portal 6-3. His guidance will prove invaluable and should alleviate your concerns.
Delphi Ardu 4 is a restricted zone for good reason. For all we know, we could be walking into a trap. Not to mention the high likelihood Portal 6-3's allegiance will be with the Takan. It's just too much of a risk. A waste of time. Time we can't afford to lose.
Right now, we have no way of knowing where those two Elydian ships are, or where they're going. Another Taconian might be able to at least point us in the right direction.
Or we're the ones pointing him right toward his fellow Takan, making the problem worse.
I am inclined to agree with Commander Rydek. Her logic is sound. This portal may have knowledge that proves to be invaluable, including information on the nature of the Cartabula. We must act on the facts at hand.
Then we'll give it our best.
I'll arrange a meeting with Captain Riker.
And I will speak with the Council. They need to understand the magnitude of the situation. I can leave for Andoria immediately. I wish you luck finding Portal 6-3. The very future of the Federation may rest in your hands.
You, Ambassador. Freddy, no gunfights. What's wrong with these people? Blade Dancer, they're hippie explorers. Freddy, just uncivilized. Freddy, if you want the gunfight pew-pew in Star Trek, I would suggest the last 4 or 5 seasons of Deep Space Nine. There was a whole, war going on. Blade Dancer, is Spock gonna leave? Spock's on his way to go talk to the Andorians, it looks like. So.
It takes a minimum of 8 crew on the bridge to run the ship, so we can expect at least that many hostiles.
If they bioformed Hadri, they know we're coming.
Which means everyone needs to be ready for...
that.
Take cover!
Excuse me.
Now
Here you go, Brady.
we need that door sealed.
We can handle that. Where do you need us?
There's an access panel there. You should be able to patch into the local system.
We'll be shot getting there.
Blade Dancer, good. That means we can commit war crimes. Oh, jeez. Zarteth, yeah, the Dominion War is pretty violent. Kind of made the Borg look like minor glitches. Brady, the movies had cool fights, but that didn't save them. Old show. Yeah, true.
I'll cover you. On my signal.
3, 2, 1, go.
Now!
Squaddle walking? Okay.
Damn!
Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, jeez. This was made for a joystick minigame.
Looking for the bridge doors. Wait, what's this?
Got something?
Gravity. If I invert the artificial gravity inside the bridge, that'll throw anyone on the bridge right up into the ceiling.
He'll never see it coming.
Itasca, get ready to charge!
Charge?
There's some gravity polarity.
Yeah.
Now!
Amazing.
Close in.
How do we get them down?
This. Drop them on the floor. Oh, I love sight surge.
What are we gonna do with them?
We don't have time to take prisoners.
So you're just gonna shoot him?
I haven't decided yet.
It's not just up to you.
I'm the ranking officer.
And we're not in your army.
These prisoners can be useful to us. But if you kill them, we'll never know.
I can live with that.
Well, I can't.
You're an engineer, not a soldier. This is clearly my territory.
You think you have enemy combatants here? This is a hostage situation. Each one of them has an innocent life inside. I'll keep watch on them.
As will I. We can't let our guard down around the enemy.
Petty Officer Diaz and I will figure out how to stop the ship.
Let's hurry. The rest of the Takan could show up any minute.
Brady, you remember the one dude did fencing and it sounded dainty, but it was actually a super sick ninja fighting style? They were still bad movies. Just remember that one bit. Okay.
Crystals. They're all over this place. We're gonna be there in less than an hour.
We can't let that happen.
Hold on, it would take days to go this distance with our fastest ship. We're traveling at a warp factor many times greater than this ship should even be capable of.
Oh.
What are the engines doing to produce this kind of speed?
Look here. It's navigational data.
We saw that already. Headed to the edge of the galaxy.
It's only a display. We couldn't use it to change course or alter speed.
Okay. Blade Dancer, somewhat related. You've always found the military stuff in Star Wars to be more interesting than the Jedi and Sith. Yeah, I think that's part of the reason why non-Jedi Star Wars shows have been more popular. I like all of it.
Where's the captain?
Captain Ostego did not survive the atmosphere poisoning.
I'm sorry to hear that.
He died defending the Empire. That's how he'd want it.
Oh. Hey. What's this one do?
This console looks unaffected. Engines are redline, running at full power. But this main drive manifold is spiking way over nominal levels.
Very dangerous.
Even at 100% output, the warp cores wouldn't push this much plasma to the drive section.
The reactor output matches the high speed, doesn't it?
Whether it's these crystals or the power from the Cartabula, the Takan have found a way to increase the engine output and top speed. We have to find a way to hit the brakes before we outrun anyone who could help us.
We stop it, so they can't get this ship where they're going, and enact the next phase of their plan. That is, if they don't destroy us all first. I would have thought this ship would disintegrate going this speed.
So what is their endgame? They've transformed individuals, they've transformed this ship, in a way. How far will they go?
As far as we let them. The technology certainly doesn't seem to have limits.
to think what the Cartabula could do if it was plugged into something it was meant to power.
Kidding. Ready, there was a Boba Fett game that you got from Blockbuster, and you haven't seen it since, and it was amazing. Oh, down the stairs.
These crystals are Takan technology. They seem to be active, just like the rest of their tech. Tetrametric pulses.
Tetrametric?
It's the energy signature of Takan technology. Everything they make gives off this type of radiation.
They're blocking the inputs. It's not responding at all. Everything I try, it just ignores me.
Maybe we should try that other console.
Good idea.
Got the window.
Gotta figure this out before we get wherever we're going. If the Resolute can't catch up to us, we're in a whole different kind of trouble. Any trouble?
Don't worry about me. Worry about Stretch over there.
Why?
He's looking for any excuse to vaporize the prisoners. But I'll make sure he doesn't. Even if they're the enemy, it's not right.
I'm here if you need a hand.
Just hurry up and figure out this bridge. That's the best way to help.
Betcha. Now let's go talk.
Everything under control?
Yes. These Takan haven't made a move. Yet.
And what you're doing is working.
There's plenty more I can do. But it doesn't have to be that way. As long as they behave.
Ooh, crystals.
Huh.
Oh, no, they're good.
Careful where you point that thing.
It's not active. I can't see any way this would work as a weapon. It's dead.
Out of ammo?
I'm not sure.
Aw, I can't scan it. Womp womp. Alright, let's go down. There's over here, me. What
There are
the?
two interfaces on top of each other.
This is not Lydian programming.
It's the Takan language.
From what I can tell, the ship's systems are actively responding to input.
Which is the opposite of how most bridges work. They usually send commands, not receive them.
It's from an intrusive program. This control station won't do us any good either. What have they done to this bridge?
Consoles running themselves, some clogged up with crystals that are sending off tetrametric pulses.
But none of this is sending signals outward. It's receiving.
They're flying the ship from somewhere else.
That should be impossible. But it explains why there's less than a full bridge crew. If they aren't flying the ship from the bridge, where are they controlling it from?
Ask.
That's everything. We got some answers.
I don't like what they tell us, though.
If we can learn nothing else, then what's left is to make these Takan talk. And if they don't, we'll dispose of them.
Hey, that's not how we do this.
That is enough from you.
Whoa!
I thought that thing was useless.
It was. No power. Until he touched it. Weapons must be biocoded.
Our technology will only work for one of our kind.
I can assure you, this weapon works just fine for me.
Slow down, Arminta.
control the ship with the disruptor.
But I can use it to control you.
Ah!
Stop it.
Let's talk.
Number 1. Haha, cute.
The Titan's communications officer says Captain Riker will be ready in just a moment. You need to see this. The report on the data breach.
Damn. It's worse than I'd hoped. They didn't just compromise our shields. They stole the shield algorithms for all of Starfleet as well. Meaning every ship is potentially vulnerable to attack, making this so much worse than it already was.
Given the potential consequences, we should notify Starfleet as soon as possible.
I don't disagree, but I'll reach out to Ambassador Spock about it. I don't want to cause a panic, and I doubt he does either.
I have Captain Riker for you.
Let's not mention any of this shield business to Riker just yet. Put him through. Captain Riker, this is my first officer, Commander Jara Rydek.
My pleasure.
Sir.
I wish we were all meeting under better circumstances.
So do I, although you and I have actually met before.
We have?
I was a young lieutenant on the Potemkin. You were first officer on the Tuckerman. I piloted you and our science officer in a shuttle to survey quantum resonance in the planetary rings of Resurgence 6.
Ah, yes. Now I remember.
You know, he gave me some good advice that day about a very difficult job. Yours.
Well, I'm not one to turn down some words of wisdom, sir.
And let me ask, as first officer on a starship, where does your responsibility lie, first and foremost? To the captain, the crew, or the ship itself?
Oh, this old chestnut. I am curious to hear what she says, though.
Ultimately, my responsibility is to the crew at large.
The needs of the many. You have been hanging around Ambassador Spock. But the truth is, it's a trick question. Every situation is different, and there are no easy answers. And in some cases, it might not be any of those three. It could be the prime directive, or the mission.
Yes, so perhaps we should get to the matter at hand. When you were with the Enterprise, you encountered a Takan entity known as Portal 6-3. The Enterprise was held captive in orbit until you were able to convince him to let the ship go.
All of which is detailed in the mission report.
What we want from you is what we can't get from the report. What can we use to get Portal 6-3 to help us?
I've often thought about that over the years. How a small difference in the encounter could have led to disaster. The most important thing is, don't let him push you around. He can appear as a man or as a godlike projection. He'll test you, but don't be overwhelmed by the pageantry and theatrics.
I'll stand up to him. You can trust in that.
Good, but that's just the first step. Portal is full of bluster and bravado, but he can be reasoned with. And that's my other piece of advice. You want to appeal to him rationally. You don't want him thinking you're acting out of fear.
But we are afraid of the Takan, and with good reason.
He's not the sort to suffer fools. And he'll lose interest if he feels his time is being wasted.
I suppose that's one thing we have in common.
Do you think he knows that the Takan have returned?
He didn't even know they were gone when we went there. But the moment the Enterprise dropped into orbit around Delphi Ardu 4, he downloaded the entirety of the ship's computer. So I'd expect the same when you get there.
What if he won't cooperate and we have to face these Takan ourselves?
Then we have a much bigger problem on our hands.
What I mean is, in the 16 years since you discovered this outpost, there has to have been research. Battle plans for what to do about the Takan if we encountered more of them. I need to know what they are.
If I had that answer, it would have been the first thing I told you.
We both know Command has had their share of hidden plans in the past. Like Admiral Hansen and Captain Shelby's Special Projects Division at Starfleet Tactical, devising new ways to take on the board.
Trust me, this isn't some Starfleet conspiracy to keep you in the dark. But if you two don't think you're equipped to make contact, you need to tell me now. Because there is no silver bullet here. Now's not the time to hesitate. I need to know you're up to this.
There are some things you can't be prepared for. And if there are no specific tactical solutions, we'll just have to take our chances. After all, risk is our business.
We try to mitigate that risk as best we can. But the Starfleet we know today was built on that attitude.
Well said.
There was a special task force that considered the Takan, and I was part of it. But because there were no other signs of the Empire, we determined the best course of action was to create a restricted zone around the Delphi-Ardu system. I have my concerns, but I'll clear the way with the brass for your travel into the restricted space. Just remember what I've told you. And it wouldn't hurt to read some Sun Tzu en route. Or Marcus Aurelius.
Anything else?
Thank you for your support, Captain Riker.
I wish I could be there myself. But my first officer would probably see to it that I stay on the bridge while they get all the excitement on the away mission. The burdens of command. Rest assured, the Federation is taking this threat very seriously. You won't be alone out there for too long.
Thank you, Captain Riker.
One more thing. Ambassador Spock said that Takan stole some data from your central computer. What's that all about?
We're still assessing the extent of the breach. Nothing to report as of right now.
That's it? Ambassador Spock suggested it was something more serious.
One thing we know is that they stole Starfleet shield algorithms.
The shield algorithms? That could jeopardize every ship in the fleet.
We're still making sure our assessment is accurate. We don't want to raise alarms unnecessarily.
This is as real as it gets, Solano. I have to talk to Starfleet Command now, so I think this conversation has come to an end. I really do hope you get Portal 6-3 and find those Takan before this gets out of control. Riker out.
I specifically said I wanted to keep this under wraps. I thought we had an understanding. Now all of Starfleet will hear about this.
Riker's ship is at risk. They all are. I can't believe you would want to keep that from him.
That's one more thing I'll have to answer for. Now I have to think about the damage control of it all. You're dismissed.
Yeah, he's putting his personal shit way above everything. I don't like it. Play dense, you don't know why. You don't know what your Shepard would do in this situation, but her plan would probably involve war crimes. Oh boy. Armed that. Amend that. It would definitely involve war crimes. Oh, Blade, I'm glad I don't run across you.
It's the automated Federation warning buoy. Transmitting the disable code Captain Riker provided.
That was unpleasant. Commander Ermont, what are the conditions of our systems?
All internal systems operational.
Commander Westbrook, what are your scans of the planet?
Nothing out of the ordinary.
No sign of this outrageously powerful Takan being?
I'm running a magneton scan now, but so far, nothing.
Where are you? Prep your way, team. We don't know if Portal 6-3 will cooperate.
Zarta, jeez, they made Riker look fugly. I mean, let's be fair, this isn't a cutting-edge engine here. Also, any security issue like that is the first thing you'd be expected to report. Solano's a real piece of work for making it about him. Yeah, Zarteth, I'm not liking Solano much. And enraged? Yeah. You're mad at me too. No, yeah, I wasn't happy to see me supporting the captain before. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be supporting him much more. Riker struck Jared's confidence when discussing C3 and was glad Jara was honest and transparent about the shield algorithms. Yeah.
He's not an asset. He's an enemy.
I'm kind of glad he's not going down to talk to 6-3. He'd probably say something stupid and get in trouble. Not for the timid.
Prove you're worth keeping alive for a little while longer.
I cannot stop this
not good enough.
The impotent threats of a lower life form do not sway me. I will not bend to you. I was born 600,000 years ago. But a new age dawns today.
Are you the scion of the flame?
My name is Zan Utlosa. I was born in the final days of the Age of Makto. And we are all scions of the flame. Every one of us who have traveled across the bridge of time to be here for the Great Awakening. We have all sworn ourselves to the cause.
Eventually, one of you will break.
You don't understand how overmatched you truly are. This craft was nothing before we imbued it with the speed required by our mission. And the Cartabula produces enough energy to drive an entire fleet of ships like this one. But when we wake the Aphelion, we won't need a fleet.
The Aphelion?
Only then
Sounds
will you
bad.
understand the might of the Takan Empire.
And when you wake the Aphelion, what are you going to do with it?
Anything we want.
Come on!
I'm ready to
This
say
goes
alien's
from bad to
gangster.
worse unless you do what they say.
It's coming alive.
He can't stop the ship.
Then he will. Or we cut off his hands and use them ourselves.
Oh, wow. Ad break? Not another one. Zarta, Solano has just demonstrated he'd gladly put the entirety of the Federation at risk if it meant saving face. Yeah, emergency's over. Yeah, I have a feeling it's going to come down to me having to agree with the doctor and take him out of. Ready, shoot him. Fuck. What he said. Okay. Well, I think an ad break's going to start in 30 seconds. So I'll hang out here. So we don't miss. Yeah, okay. Game. Also, if ad break doesn't start and you're not subscribed, let me know. Ready, we love ads. Later, perhaps today is a good day to cry. Cry. Ready, get ultra that money. Probably, you got no ads yet. Not starting. Starting. Started. 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 The countdown part is gone. Hey, N7 Grenadier, how's it going? Starting ad break, or can I keep going? I really need to take the time. Really need to take the time to make the whole screen so that when I pause for ad breaks, it actually says paused for ad breaks. I'm going to assume not, the ad didn't start. We're going to keep going, and then it will start as soon as I hit resume. What?
The moment I reduce speed or change our heading, the others will know. First, they'll just resume course from elsewhere.
See, I told you the ad break just started. God. And some already been a while, but staying up till the Xmas wrapping is done. Nice. So if you can't hear me, anyone that's not subscribed, are you seeing ads or are you telling me that there's an ad break running? I will accept your silence because you can't hear me, is it? Oh, 56 seconds. So, I have a feeling that I'm definitely going to be playing this game again. Play off stream. Vader, gift or tier 1 sub to Bready Loaf. What? Vader, how kind of you. It's your 16th gift sub. Thanks, Vader. Bready, welcome. Actually, I think Bready still has to sit through the ads, even though we just. I don't think gifting someone a sub automatically pulls them out of the break. I think it just. 15 seconds. Oh, N7 Grenadier mentioned Xmas. Christmas ahead. And the community's back. Welcome back, everyone. Vader. Want him to watch them first. To the end. Well, appreciate that you did that. Either way, Vader. Ready? Welcome to having a sub. Imagine it didn't take you out of the ad break, but I believe the ad break's now over, so get back into this, shall we? Also, for anyone that's lurking that doesn't know, I usually try and pause the game during ad breaks. So it's into the action. I mess up sometimes, and sometimes the ad break says it's running when it doesn't. So let's continue, shall we?
Trivial matter. And then they will come here. For you, this is a dead end.
I don't know if he's telling the truth, but I don't like it. We need a new plan.
He's just trying to talk his way out of trouble. Why would you tell us all this?
I tell you because I value my own life. When my fellow Scions come, and they will come, I expect you'll all act like the savages you are, and a battle will ensue. We've all died once. I don't intend to do so again. I won't touch those controls. If you want to get us killed, do it yourselves.
You fear death. There's a way to stop this ship for good, and he knows how. He just needs more pressure.
What kind of pressure?
We hurt him, he'll talk. Trust me.
That's against Starfleet protocol.
You're not on a Starfleet ship. Your protocol does not apply. We take the action that will lead to our victory. Don't assume your moral code takes precedence above all others.
I'm not gonna torture them. Not like this. There's gotta be something we can work with here.
Let's see.
What's this?
This display shows the location of the Takan on the ship. This is where the infiltrators are, the central artery of ship systems. Sensors, propulsion, weapons. Doesn't seem to be working here.
This is weird. Engine status. Right. The warp cores are still practically redlined. Going this fast, it would be too dangerous to force a warp collapse by cracking one of the propulsion coils. That could rupture the hull, end up damaging the Cartabula in the process.
And that risks tearing a hole in space.
That'd be bad.
We can't have that.
However they've supercharged the Zeldi, it still relies on existing systems.
They just amplify the output?
But the Takan have already interfaced with those systems. The controls will be no use. So we'd have to find a way to manually shut down the warp cores.
Might not be a manual shutdown as much as it'll be sabotage.
Vader will be
No one
fine.
appears to be guarding it. I think I can get us there. But once we're in, do you really think you can cripple my ship? Not something I'd normally ask. But I'm coming around to it.
Well, usually I'm the guy fixing the things that go wrong on a starship. But I'm sure I could figure out a way to break it.
You may even find you like destroying things.
This plan of yours has one problem. It strands us. Left out of the fight when there is a war going on.
Our fight is here, now. This is how we do the most good. For the Empire.
For the Empire.
So, Carter, you didn't beam out after all. I thought you'd escaped when we boarded. I'd almost hoped you'd made it off. And Nilly's there with you too, right? It's good you two are together.
Believe me, I don't want to be here either. Well, looks like neither of us get our way.
But Carter, I am going to get my way. You're not a fighter. I know it. You know it. That's why you're hiding. Somewhere on this ship. But the Takan Empire has so much to offer you. Think of all the knowledge, lost for 500,000 years, that you'd have access to. I know you want more from life, and I want to show you what you could be a part of. Not not just the wonders you've already seen from us. In our time, we had the power to move stars. Carter, you have a thirst for discovery. And a part of you would remain to experience the things I can show you. But if you try to fight it...
You don't know what you're doing. Miranda, we can help you, but you have to fight.
Miranda is a part of us now. She's accepted that.
You're lying.
I have no reason to lie. Every one of us on this crusade has fought wars more brutal and consuming than you could fathom. But I want to reach a peaceful resolution to this. Carter, we have a plan for you. And for the others, too. We don't want to have to destroy you.
What's this plan you have? Is it the one where you steal our bodies and erase our minds?
That's a simplistic view of it. Your memories would live on within us. We can continue this conversation in person. I'll see you on the bridge very soon.
Our comm badges. She's tracking our location with them.
If we have to use force to free our fellow Scions, there will be casualties.
We can't stay here. And we need to disable the transmitters.
Where'd you go? You don't want to talk to me?
She's trying to keep you talking.
I mean, I get it.
Ooh, devious. Right though, if we good at blowing stuff up, don't worry. Emperor protect. Start with, oh geez, everyone just turns doing the male shepherd grin. Yeah. Boop. Oh, that's...
Got it.
Mine's done too.
Time to hit the road.
You've forgotten something. They know where we're going.
Set to stun. You're not going to shoot a guy who's unconscious, are you?
You keep getting in my way.
We've managed this far without doing it your way.
We are hardly in control of this situation.
You two forget you're on the same side? Come on! Now let's move it.
Getting tired of him. Wait, really? With your big fat sausage fingers? Hey, all you have to do is... Rich it. The Last Guardian. Oh, we haven't been here since we first met the Ferengi in TNG.
Our coordinates match the exact location where Riker met Portal 6.
Unlike Riker's team, we beamed down without a problem.
Game audio, why?
It's quiet.
Portal has to know we're here.
If he won't come to us, we'll go to him. Spread out.
Alright, let's look at this.
Burn marks.
Vader, looks like the planet where Star-Lord will show up in a few minutes. Yeah. Zartha, that's a pretty faithful recreation of that set, though. Yeah, it is.
The report mentioned phaser fire being redirected toward these strange crystals.
It also mentioned Portal calling down lightning bolts.
Better keep our guards up.
Here, Nick. Dead tree.
Already gave it a scan. Dead. Whole planet feels like it's been turned to stone.
Hey, Doc.
Doctor?
Commander, keeping an eye on those iridium levels? Good. Last thing we need are your cells destabilizing on a hostile alien planet.
They changed what she said. What she said didn't match the subtitles. Scan the crystals. I can scan the ground. Kinda.
If I recall right, Geordie LaForge transported in here, hanging upside down.
I guess we're lucky we were spared the indignity.
Forgot about that.
Anything unusual, Commander?
It's all unusual, to be honest. We've precious little data on this planet, so brief was Captain Riker's visit. Anything he didn't see himself is a total unknown.
We deal with unknowns all the time. Part of the job.
I'm accustomed to dealing with the unknown from my station on the bridge.
Yeah. Oh, hey, since I'm here.
These crystals are dormant.
Riker's report said they were glowing, that they served as energy collectors. It could be a good sign they're inactive. The Guardian of the Takan doesn't have his guard up.
Or he's waiting to see what we're going to do. That bridge says cross me. I want to go up this ramp first.
Portal 6-3! Anybody!
Alright. Worth a shot. Now I'll go across the bridge. Good luck.
This is where Portal 6-3 projected his image.
He was guarding this bridge. That has to mean something.
We'll move forward when you're ready, Commander.
There. Try crossing.
Follow me. Ends here. Is it me, or did that path just disappear?
Oh, great.
There was a path there a moment ago.
There must be an explanation.
Zartat, after getting to that bridge, we proceeded to cross it. Mission report. And then it disappeared.
Tetrametric pulses.
Same energy as the other Takan technology.
Most of the crystals appear dormant. What's different about this one?
Readings indicate there's a cavity in the rock right behind it.
We could try melting a hole through the wall with our phasers.
Worth a try.
Really? Worth a try?
Nothing.
There's gotta be a weakness. Somewhere it isn't totally solid.
Right. I holster it and take out my tricorder.
Whoa!
An illusion.
I'm sure that wall was as real as the rest of them. I felt it.
It's almost like our holodeck technology, but far more advanced.
The crystals must be absorbing the energy from our phaser.
I'm picking up something. A biosignature. It's faint, but it's there.
With me.
Take a look.
Another dead end.
Or another illusion.
Crewman LaRue, if you would.
Duval to Resolute. Beam Crewman LaRue directly to medical.
Is he okay?
He'll live.
Not all crystals work the same, it seems.
Don't fire your phasers at any crystals unless we're sure they're putting up the same pulses as before.
Commander, I may be able to speed up the process. I can now detect many different wavelengths of radiation simply by looking. The Takan radiation is unusual, so I can't quite clear it all up, but I was able to eliminate many of the non-tetrametric crystals. Your tricorder should warn you.
That's an enormous help. Thank you, Lieutenant.
It's my honor.
Tetrametric. Good sign.
Commander!
And
look at that.
The bridge is back.
Trust, but verify.
Smart.
Indeed.
Okay, I see it. Oh. Wait, are we split up now?
I assume you've noticed the bridge we crossed to get here is no longer tangible.
Ah. Bit of a problem.
If logic prevails, there's a way to get it back by finding the right crystal to phase. I'm getting some faint tetrametric readings from inside that mountain.
Then I'll head over there.
And I'll stay here, in case the bridge decides to come back.
Okay. Where are you hiding? Oh.
Good.
Ah. Okay. Hello. Hello. Back there somewhere. Drop down. Right about here. Ooh. There you are.
Tetrametric. Better go see what's different.
Oh. Okay. Are you, little crystal? There you are. I know, game. Oh, good. Not moving, but she's moving. That's great. There we go. There we go. But opening this changed. Great. The game's being glitchy. Chapter. Whoopi's coming. Stop walking. Okay. The one I shot at before, though. Help me. Chirped when I over here. Out of range. Nope. One. Oh, come on. Stop it. Stuck here. See the Barclays coming. And Tetrametric. Unknown. Okay. So is the game glitched? Or am I just dumb? All the okay, it's where are you chirping at? Right here. Ah. That one. There.
The way's clear. Good work, Commander.
We'll make sure it's safe.
Did it. Not another. Have a feeling I'm really close to snooze. Close to the end of this chapter, I feel. Snooze. Oh. 3. Ooh. One big crystal. And ants? Good one?
Incredible.
The plants here are actually alive. Is this the biosignature you detect?
No. Not a map.
Tetrametric.
Then it's creating an illusion as well.
Based on the data we have so far.
Only one thing left to do.
Doctor, be ready to beam us out if it turns out we're right.
Duval to Resolute. Lock transporter on a way to...
Amazing.
There's nothing like this in any Federation record.
The plants.
They were the illusion? Oh, here he comes.
Barbarians.
It's him.
How dare you disturb me? I'd hoped you had enough sense to leave of your own accord. Here you stand. Fool. In another time, I would have destroyed you and your ship simply for setting foot in this place. Fortunately for you, that time has passed.
Portal 6-3, Guardian of the Tucan Empire. We've come a long way to...
Guardian. I am guardian of nothing. The Tucan no longer exists. Don't care to be reminded. If this is why you've come, then you should leave. Now.
I'll cut right to it. The Tucan have returned.
Returned? My people have come back? How can that be? I've been alone for so long. If it is true, how did they return?
Draconian technology made it possible. To enable the transfer of consciousness from one being to another after, we call it bioforming. A group of Draconians calling themselves Scions of the Flame used it to reawaken after hundreds of...
Scions of the Flame?
Is something wrong?
I'd hardly call them Tucan. They were a radical faction with beliefs outside the main. Beliefs that lesser life forms should serve as vessels to ensure Tucan immortality.
You want me to help you destroy them. That's why you've come. You want to destroy these scions.
There is a war looming that could engulf the Quadrant. We want you to help us bring about peace before it gets to that point.
Peace always comes at a cost.
They have an incredibly powerful energy source they call the Cartab.
These scions have the Cartabula.
And they've used it as a weapon against us.
Oh, the audio issues.
I will speak with you alone.
What are you...
Okay. Ooh, fancy.
Where are we? Where's my team?
They're safe where we left them. That the scions have stolen the Cartabula is deeply concerning. And to be honest, I'd rather speak with you alone, Jara Rydek.
Okay. Fair enough, I guess. No, I snoozed that ad for fun. I feel like it's 5 minutes. In works.
Your colleagues don't know what it means to be the last of one's kind. You and I are remnants of fallen civilizations. The Kobliad, the Takon. One dying, our species could not be more different, but we both know the meaning of loss. The others wouldn't understand. It's beyond their ability to comprehend.
We're more alike than you might realize, in that we accept the inevitability of loss.
If only you understood the glory of the Takon Empire's past.
Vader, if Thanos comes up at some point, you're leaving. Inevitable. Him and a little bit of fate of the frickin' Federation, possibly the galaxy.
Tell me, why spend your days away from your own people when so few of them are left? Why live your life working for this Federation to which the Kobliad do not even but... and submit yourself to their authority? It makes no sense. Not by my logic.
The only reason any of my people are still alive, why I am still alive, is because the Federation helped. We would have been extinct decades ago without the Duridium the Federation gave us. If anything, I owe them gratitude. You told Riker you'd wait until you were needed. You're needed now. We need you.
As much as it pains me to learn the Cartabula has fallen into the hands of the Scion, my services are not up for offer.
Uh-huh. Why?
To be chosen as a portal was to give one's entire self to the cause of protecting the Takon Empire. I left behind everything I know, and now you want me to turn against my own people. A betrayal of my oath, and everything I vowed to protect.
Every Takon that comes back does so by stealing someone's body. They are killing to come back.
What you call bioforming, we thought of as a marginal science. But if these reborn Takon plan to restore the Empire, is that a disaster to be avoided? Takonian technology is so advanced, it could save millions of species currently on the brink of extinction, including your own. And at the price of a small few, think of how the many could benefit. Instead, it sounds as if you are reacting out of fear before you have a full understanding of what's at stake. I don't think you've given this full consideration. You may have more to gain than to lose.
You told me your people didn't use bioforming. That's because you knew it was wrong. Wrong to employ on an individual basis, and surely wrong on a galactic scale.
You are correct. The Decon did not use bioforming on a large scale. That the way these scions are using it would not have been accepted when the Empire still stood. I'm curious to see these scions masquerading as true Decon. So I will go with you, and we shall find them. But when we do, I will judge them myself as a guardian of the Decon, to understand their true intentions, for better or worse.
It's certainly your right to make your own decision. I won't tell you otherwise.
Very well. I'll return you now.
Commander!
Hold your fire. I'm all right. He's coming with us.
We assumed the worst.
She's perfectly fine. Now then, shall we?
All right. We can beam up your... Do you have any equipment or tools?
Whoa.
Okay.
This is all I need.
Away team +1, ready to beam up.
Alrighty. And after break, we're stopping it there. All right, everyone. Call it here. Hey, good place to stop. Zarteth, Trek Merlin. Yeah, exactly. Portal 6-3 found Jara to be diplomatic and loyal in her first meeting on Delphi Arjuf. When he pressed her on why she had come, he was struck by her reasoning and morality. Perfect. All right. An ad? Or there's an ad. And let's see who I can read, if anyone. Twizzled. We'll raid Twizzled. Hopefully they're actually doing something. Start raid. Alright. So we're gonna go raid Iva Twizzled. Thanks again everyone for hanging out. Vader, see you tomorrow? Yeah. I'm assuming Al. Zarteth, you won't raid Alf, but I dare you to raid Alf. Alf? Like the old TV show from the 80s? I don't know about that. I want to raid Twizzled. He's playing that Minecraft game, so a big thanks again to Albert for the raid. Zarteth, yes, it's 24/7 channel on Twitch now. Oh, jeez. I wonder if it's non-raidable like the Bob Ross one. But anyways, thanks again everyone for being here. Thanks again to Vader for the gift sub, and to Ranger Houston for the follow. And folk rated all the time, Zarteth? Okay, maybe. So I'll catch you all tomorrow doing something whatever with Al. Probably more GTA maybe. And until then, have a wonderful weekend, have a wonderful week. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to celebrate, and I'll be back Friday for more Star Trek fun. Until then, everyone, as always, please stay safe out there.